Daryl Brand of the Harmonics of Healing channel. Today I wanted to talk about cell phone radiation and computer radiation, both of which have extremely detrimental effects on the human brain and the cranial nerves of the head. Both the phone and the computer are basically like a microwave oven, and when you put the phone up next to your head, it's like putting your head in a microwave oven. And the tests that were done, they were done before the radiation had really a chance to take effect. We know from Hiroshima that it takes 30 to 40 years for the effects of the radiation to actually cause cancer and brain tumors. And when they did the tests on cell phones, they had only been out for 5-10 years, and the radiation hadn't had a chance to affect the brain to the level that it's doing today. So the direct part of the brain that's affected is the temporal lobe, and the temporal lobe is right here behind the ear, and that's responsible for hearing, memory, speech recognition, speech forming. It has many different functions, and those functions start to fade away as it becomes affected by the computer and cell phone radiation. The computer, of course, is here, the screen, and it affects this, and it's going to affect the frontal lobe, which is for higher levels of consciousness, and also the cranial nerves in the front of the face, which would be the facial nerve that comes down to the mouth for facial expression, and chewing, the trigeminal nerve. All those are going to be highly impacted by that computer radiation coming off the computer screen. The phone, on the other hand, is affecting the side here, which affects the temporal lobe, the parietal lobe, what's called the vestibular nerve, and the trigeminal nerve. The trigeminal nerve comes in the side here, and that's responsible for chewing. And then the vestibular nerve is responsible for balance and for hearing. And both of those become compromised. See, they're sending electronic signals to the brain to tell the brain how to function, what to hear, how to maintain your balance, how to chew. And those signals become disrupted by the radiation coming off the phone and the computer, so that those signals don't reach the brain, and then when they do, they're all scrambled so that you don't function properly. And what the CDs do that I've developed, which I have one for the left side, cell phone radiation for the left side, cell phone radiation for the right side, and two for the front, computer radiation, they will return the tissue to the original functioning. See, the harmonics are information carriers, and those the information that they carry is both the function and the address. So it's actually telling the tissue where it's supposed to be in relationship to the rest of the tissue and how to function. And it will clear out any of the toxicity, which is what computer radiation and cell phone microwave radiation is. So thank you for listening, and best of luck.